If you got something going on in your life and you want us to hit us up, we will turn around and we will send your drama to Bert Show fam all around the country. And in this case, Davi's going to read an email for you guys. That is a woman wondering, is the wedding just happening too fast here? Like, should I call this thing off? Because something doesn't smell right.
Hey, Bert Show. I've been a listener for about 2 years now. Love you guys. You all feel like personal friends to me. That being said, this is why I'm emailing you guys for some advice. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful boys. One from my previous relationship of 5 years and one from my current relationship of 8 months. We have a wedding date set for June 10th. It's so close, and I feel like time is running out. Through our relationship, we've had the normal qualms with each other. At first, he seemed to handle things pretty well, was able to talk them out after cooling down. But about the middle of our relationship, he started having issues with his anger. Real, legit anger. Throwing things, busting things up, yelling, saying awful things, grabbing me up and holding me down, maybe figuratively and literally. What does that mean?
He was being physical with her, but also like lifting her up emotionally and then tearing her down.
Okay. Yeah. Even in front of our children, him, his mom, and my mom have all thought it would help us out to go through couples counseling. Well, that hasn't happened. I ended up going to the therapy by myself, and I love it. I really enjoy my therapist, and this has turned out to be a great thing for myself. I'm learning how to love myself and create myself. That I don't have to be what people in my life think of me as. Through my therapy, I've also learned that my fiancé has extremely narcissistic traits. Not saying he is a narcissist, just that he has the traits of one, especially during an argument. He's left me to hash out our issues by myself. He seems to listen to me when I talk about things that I think would help us, and he always has the right words to say to build my trust back up and make me feel secure. But sometimes, almost immediately, he crushes me down again. He builds me up to destroy my confidence and trust in our future. This list goes on and on and on. Our wedding is so close, and I'm having so many doubts, which I've expressed, but nothing in return. In some way, I think I already have my answers through his actions and his words. I've found ways to go about this without completely calling off the wedding. Maybe set it back some? I need more confidence in our future before following through with this marriage. Any advice on how I could go about this? It would be so appreciated, considering I can't tell anyone that's involved about it being a circus show. Signed, I've been gaslit and I know it.
I think this is probably one of those cases where you write the email and then you hear the words that you wrote down, but I'm hoping she's listening and it makes 100% sense to her what to do. Like, I feel like she knows what to do because your head lies, but your gut doesn't, right? Your gut always knows the right thing to do. And here, all I hear are 5 different paragraphs of her gut telling her exactly what to do, and she's just denying it.
Yeah, and the wedding is this weekend. I'm telling you right now, you call the wedding off. You call the wedding off and you tell him, we're not getting married until you sort yourself out. Like, this is more than just me working on myself. This is also you working on yourself so we can work together. They have an 8-month-old, so I understand her want and desire to make it work for the kids and for the family. But I'm telling you right now, your children watching him treat you that way is not the example you want set for them.
Tommy wants in on this.
Is his name Jack, middle name Ass? Because this ain't happening. Don't do it. As somebody who's about to celebrate their 26th wedding anniversary, there is no way you're going to make it to 2 years of marriage with this D-bag.
Well, it's dangerous also. I mean, she's in a very, very dangerous situation because this, I mean, really does. This is so above my pay grade here. But every time we seem to take a story like this, we know what the ending is. It always escalates and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And he hasn't taken care of himself yet. And committing when your gut is telling you this isn't right, I'm with Kristen.
Yeah. I wish I could say something different, but this is just one of those situations where it's just not going to be easy. But I think she should absolutely try her best to get out of it by any means necessary and communicate with him in whatever effective way she thinks she can. But I think the wedding is an absolute no-no.
Davi, is this one of those things where you're so close to the wedding, though, even though your gut is telling me that, hey, I'm in a bad situation, I know this isn't going to work, but it's going to be so embarrassing if I have to call everybody and all my family members and cancel this thing 5 days before, that you just end up going through with it?
That's, I think, what a lot of women would do that haven't been to therapy because they don't know, oh, I don't have to be accommodating. Oh, I don't have to be embarrassed by that. Oh, I can actually make my own choices and have control over my own body and my emotions. And nobody's going to make this, oh, isn't that humiliating? Aren't you sad? No. Like, if your child was throwing fits, do you say, I'll get you ice cream? No. Like, why would you reward bad behavior? A marriage is supposed to be equal. You're a team. And he does not see you on an equal level playing field. He is talking down to you. And he is even if you're saying he's not a narcissist, he just has traits, he's not working on it. So he's a narcissist. So until he's going to his own therapy and getting figured out, that rage is unchecked. He's unhinged. Do not marry that person.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse.
That's tough. That is really tough. You have a decision to make, a really important decision to make, and you got 4 days to do it.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show for free. Just listen to The Bert Show podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.